Hello to everybody. I'm Gabriele Dal Moro. I'm the owner of Dal Moro's to Go, and I'm so glad to introduce this magical world, this farm that provides us with all the beef we use to make our Bolognese sauce. As you can see behind my shoulders, these are the cows just living in almost open space, and I came in touch with this beautiful reality thanks to one person. This is Mr. Ivan, that he wanted me to see and to show you where our beef comes from. So I'm very glad to Ivan and to this company that he will introduce, that gives us a chance to stay here and to give you a shot of what we transform into our first prime quality in our shops all over the world. Ivan, grazie mille per questa possibilità. Thanks a lot for this chance you give me. And you know, over there you have all our friends, customers, visitors coming that would like to know something about you.
Hello, io rappresento la Sicura SPA di Padova, in special modo la filiera Nativa Gran Carne. Sono contento di aver dato qua Gabriele in questa realtà e spero che ne apprezziate voi, apprezzi lui il prodotto e buon appetito.
Okay, so Ivan, when you started this job, you had a selection of many farms, and the reason why you picked this farm was?
Il metodo dell'allevamento, della nutrizione dell'animale soprattutto, e di come gli animali vivono in questo allevamento. Vivono aperte, vivono ammassate, vivono bene, crescono sane e nel modo più naturale possibile.
In this way, the flavor, the taste of what we finalize with the beef is different from others that it's just industrial. This is not an industrial product, but it's genuine and from nature like it is. Now, I'm also glad to have the chance to introduce the owner of this farm that was introduced to me thanks to Ivan, and in a while we will see this important person that is taking care of this magical world from generations. So, thanks to Ivan, we have the chance to meet the owner of this amazing farm. And just looking around my shoulders, you can see that the animals here are happy to live and to give us their contribute for a genuine meal at our shops. So, nice to meet you, my friend Vinicio. You have the chance now to tell me something about your company, and especially in deep how you grow these beautiful animals that you can see. Behold my shoulders. You see.
Allora, noi abbiamo scelto ancora 20 anni fa di coltivare i campi e allevare il bestiame secondo sistemi di agricoltura e allevamento sostenibili. Sostenibile vuol dire che il connubio campagna, allevamento deve sostenersi. Noi facciamo di più anche, è sostenibile e facciamo un'agricoltura che non usa la chimica, quindi biologica. Abbiamo un allevamento dove il benessere animale è messo al primo posto, dove l'animale sta bene nei suoi spazi vitali, dove non ci sono competizioni tra gli animali perché hanno spazio e quindi l'animale vive nelle condizioni migliori. Migliori vuol dire che si ammala meno, non si ammala, anzi, e fa la carne più buona, più gustosa, più sana.
So in few words, we have a respect of the animal itself, respect of nature. The ingredients that they are fed are genuine. So what comes to your cup, in this case we cannot say to your dish, is something genuine, something really good, and like my grandmother did, in few words. No, she did something genuine because at those time we didn't have some chemical approaches, and now this gentleman, Mr. Vinicio, is trying to come back to the origins, feeding its animals with a genuine feeds, biological feeds.
In più, noi produciamo una carne che non è solo che è buona, ma anche delle proprietà nutraceutiche, perché facciamo un'alimentazione con vegetali studiati appositamente dove aumentano la quantità degli acidi poliinsaturi, soprattutto omega 3. Quindi sappiamo tutti quanti ormai che gli omega 3 fanno molto bene hanno funzione antinfiammatoria, favoriscono la circolazione eccetera eccetera, quindi è da anni già che da più di 15 anni che facciamo questa alimentazione mirata per aumentare gli acidi poliinsaturici sulle nostre carni, ok? E avere anche un più basso contenuto di colesterolo, questo è dovuto alla genetica che noi utilizziamo, quindi carne sana, sostenibile, però con delle proprietà nutraceutiche molto importanti.
Very interesting knowing that these cows are grown in the very traditional way like our grandparents did. So when you eat our Bolognese sauce, you know that it's made 100% with these animals which are grown in the way Mr. Vinicio told us. So thanks Mr. Vinicio, and I hope now you have the chance to show us your company here.
Grazie.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of our Bolognese sauce, like we do in all our shops all over the world. And it's a simple recipe because we use good and genuine ingredients. First of all, we start cutting all the veggies, which will give a base of a sauté of veggies, which will be useful for give an extra flavor to the meat afterwards when we will mix it with our tomato sauce that is coming from our friend Luciano, that you remember when we were in Jesolo in Cavallino. So the tomato sauce is made with the tomatoes of Luciano, and of course we have the extra virgin olive oil, the veggies. They're local, so I asked Ivan to provide me some veggies that now I will cut, and I will start frying in the extra virgin olive oil. So enjoy it. So, I just did the Italian sofrito, which is a fried mixed veggies, which go first before we start cooking the meat and the tomato sauce. I cut the celery, the onions, and the carrots. In this way, as you could see in the video, you have 3 different colors. It needs a little bit of time until the veggies get soft, and they will be ready to be mixed with the tomato sauce and the beef. So the sofrito is almost ready. The veggies are soft and they gave out all their aromas and flavor. I will transfer all the sofrito into the big pot, and together with that we have the ground beef from this amazing farm, and we will start cooking the beef together with the sofrito. So the sofrito will gives an extra flavor to the beef, which will be cooked slowly for about 1 hour. And at the end, only at the end, when the beef will be almost at the half cooking time, we will add the tomato sauce that come from the tomatoes of Luciano. So you cannot feel, the flavor, this good perfume that is coming out from this pot. The ground beef is really prime quality, and we are so thankful that Nativa is the provider of this ingredient, the ground beef. It's really a quality product that of course you can see, but of course you cannot smell the flavor. I do, and trust me, is really something good. Don't forget to add the salt, and if you want, a little bit of black pepper, but just the salt is enough to give this salty flavor to the beef and to the tomato sauce. A message to our Muslim friends that who are coming to visit our places is clear. We don't use pork to make our Bolognese sauce. Dear friends, this is the final result of our Bolognese sauce. As you can see, the color is bright red and the consistency is perfect. You can see the ground beef, still some pieces of veggies, and of course the smell that you cannot feel is amazing. We are boiling the water for our fresh pasta produced in our store, in our restaurants, and after the water is boiling, put your salt inside. Never before the water is boiling, otherwise it will not boil. You cannot understand when the water will reach its perfect 100 centigrades Celsius degrees. So the water is boiling, and it's time to put our fresh pasta inside, and we will wait about 6 minutes until it gets cooked. Remember to mix the fresh pasta all the time because it's fresh and it tends to stick. So I really want to thank everybody for watching our amatorial videos. We want just to give the idea of what we do in our restaurants all over the world. We just use fresh ingredients. The techniques are easy and traditional. We use some innovations that can be found inside of our kitchens, and we teach to our franchisees anytime they buy our franchise product. So we are always available to answer your questions if you contact us through our social, our website. Our management team, marketing management team, is always ready to give you an answer. And of course, if you want to come and visit us in Italy, in Spain, in Canada, don't worry, we can try to answer real question about how to reach. If you have any allergies or franchise program, anything you might need to know, we can answer very quickly. So don't hesitate to contact us every time you need. We let the pasta, the fresh pasta, cook for 4 more minutes, and after it will be ready to be eaten by our Ivan and Vlad and me, of course. So it's very important to know that in Italy we eat pasta al dente. It means that it's just a little bit hard and the amids are not all gone. It has that texture that we Italians love. When you find a pasta which is overcooked, it means that the chef or the company that is cooking the pasta, the fresh pasta, didn't take care of the cooking time, and a respect to the Italian tradition is to keep pasta al dente. Not everybody likes, so remember, especially at our places, if you like softer pasta, just let us know when you place your order and we will try to satisfy your request. But remember that pasta, fresh pasta in Italy must be done al dente. Al dente means a little bit hard. The texture of the fresh pasta must be a little bit hard. We are ready to plate the portions for this fresh pasta and our homemade Bolognese. Here we go. You know that these are our authentic boxes for our fresh pasta that our company invented 7 years ago, the way to serve fresh pasta in these Chinese style containers. So we were the first in the world doing fresh pasta in a Chinese noodle box. Fresh pasta is ready. We switch it off and we portion the sauce. Here we go. It's really good, the way my grandmother did it.